everyone, I am Dylan, and yes, it's October, so I am Junko from Danganronpa. What's up? We're back in No More Future. What's the secret catch? She can't bring herself to look into you in the eyes as she finally answers your relentless inquiry. Yeah, no, you're right. There is a catch. I knew it! She hesitates to elaborate. You can only wait silent but restless as she ponders how best to explain herself. We don't know if it works. Oh. Huh? We aren't sure if the transition, as we call it, works as intended, or at all for that matter. What? You can't be serious. You showed me that video, the robot. Whatever, you showed it. They were talking, walking, and moving. But are they a real person, or a highly advanced AI mimicking a real person? No, believing they're a person. We're still in the dark. That's confusing. What's the whole point of this if we can't tell me sure if it works? I get angry and confused. So is everybody around me, especially Pillow Man over there. It's not so simple. The process we're using to transfer people's consciousness into their machines, the transition, it's completely... it's about 40% chance of working. Good enough for me? It's really hard to explain. I mean, I don't even know all the details and I'm in charge of the whole thing. Oh. Yeah, put me in the robots. Not even their brains. Even if they could survive in there, in time they would rot as well. On the corner, organic material decays eventually. It'd be prolonging the inevitable. That's not what we set out to do. So you're like gonna copy my brain and put me in a and put my copy in there? Then I'm still die. One thing we're trying to transfer from a human into a thing is their consciousness, their ego, their soul, their humanity. Oh, the humanity of it! Something like that could theoretically survive the death of its host. I don't mean that in the famous people live forever kind of way. I'm being very literal here. All this is on the idea that this consciousness really exists. That there is more in our bodies than just mere flesh and bones. There is more potentialities. There are more electrical signals coursing through our neurons. That doesn't explain why you're testing this technology out before figuring out all this stuff. Now I'm supposed to do that without experimenting on actual synthetics. I'm all ears. I do it. I'm already all in. I know that feels that we're throwing darts at the wall, hoping that it'll stick at the landing, and those darts are literally actual people. Science isn't just about theorizing and coming up with cool explanations that sound all good and nice so long as they're in your head. Sometimes you have to take risks, be bold, make sacrifices. You're asking sacrifice of me! I'm not asking anything of you, I'm just presenting you an opportunity, choice. You either die or become a robot! Just like that old gypsy told me. They knew the risk before you, so there's people that did it already. It's not safe, it's not proven, it's not proof against your problem. But the only way to get to the point where it will be safe, proven and certain, is through live experimentation on willing candidates. Cloud data post-transition to avoid this they're allowed to answer one's life's greatest questions. Whether human souls really truly exist or not. Sure. This is getting a little bit crazy, but alright. Can I actually answer this? Ask yourself what do you think the answer is, almost as if on reflex. Cold shiver down your spine as rapidly quickening heart rate convince you to cease. Never mind. Too scary. All types of processing information presented to you end up there. You end up pondering on your own mentality, coming to terms with the expression take place on your brain. I mean, I could either take a gamble and live for a lot longer, or, you know, just sit here and suffer and die, and, I'm already all in. I'll do it! You're betting your transition or whatever to actually do its job and save me, betting my life on it. I'm not betting anything on it, you are. Like I said, all I'm here to do is give you an option. If it's just a shot in the dark, it's up to you whether you're not take it. Yeah, I'm a sniper! But! Think about it this way. If you don't accept my offer, you're guaranteed to die 100%. I've given a brief look at your file. You have a good reason to look at it as gloomy as you did when I first saw you. I do. I'm about to die. But if you accept my offer, who knows? Maybe you'll live and dance around, and maybe you might still die, but maybe you'll become one of the first humans to ever cheat death itself. I do it! What are my chances? It's a binomial test. Either you survive or you don't. So... 50? 100% or 0%, depending on the truth. So 50%. Are you trying to kiss me right now? It's not very credible I'm given the one suggesting this possibility, but if I was you, I'd totally risk it. I mean, I'll do it. I mean, I'd rather not just die in a bed. So when they're already in the first place, higher than our panel work. I can't understand. Why me? Yeah, why is there some other people that are probably sexier than me? You're right. In a way. Alright, bye. Let's change my mind. Tell you what, you want me to give you to you straight? Sure. I picked the folder at random from my locker and it happened to be yours. Hey! You know what? Whatever works, I'll do it. You know? Are you serious? What? You were expecting some sort of careful consideration, or maybe a more routine, heavy scrutinized roulette? I happened to pass by and decided to look at a new candidate for our experiments. Here, I chose a folder at random, and it's you! Hey man, I'll take it. I puke on her! Disgusted by sheer randomness of it all. That's messed up. I beg to disagree. Tell me, do you believe in fate, destiny? Do I actually believe in fate and destiny? Not really. I mean, we can't just wander around, do nothing all the time, and try to find meaning in everything. Well, I guess something's responsible for landing me here at my age. I'm 475 years old. So is that a yes, or... What? Forget it, it's just a fancy way of saying that I'm getting old. Wait, how old are you again? Either way, pretty cool as a kid. Most people would just blame themselves in their position, or maybe someone else that had nothing to do with it. I'm aware. Struggle to follow the woman's explanation, though. What do I have? Why am I in the actual hospital? To answer your previous doubts, if everything truly is preordained, then surely me picking you at random out of the door is meaningful too. If you weren't chosen by me, then maybe you were chosen by the universe or something like that. I don't think that's how it works. Maybe it isn't. That's not the point. Destiny or no destiny, you have one chance to from you. Quite literally, if I may add. Only you can choose whether or not to take it or not. But why me? Why do I get this opportunity? Didn't she just tell me? Why not about a child? Why not a child? I told you already. If children are a no-go, then there should be countless people who've done more to earn this than I did. Yeah, what about Captain Save Everybody? He saved everybody! And yet, they're all going to die all the same. Death will claim their lives despite their achievements and dreams just as will yours. Only now do you realize the sheer insanity of it all. Dreaming, hoping of living, all for what? To get that spidery goodness. Recall your younger cousin, who's kind of hot, but not hot in a way you would think a lover would be. What is this writing? His parents, your relatives, who would try to rein him in because of it was never going to work out. Your uncle and aunt, who taught you ever since you were little to do good, be nice to others, so that God may smile upon your corpse. Your mother, who only half a year ago was yelling you to get your act together and starting to think about the future. All the things you were promised, the foundations you spent your whole life so far building step by step, brick by brick, in anticipation of what's going to come. Only now do you realize how pointless it all was, when all of it did was take one odd turn to the wind to make everything crumble to dust. Dang! Life is pretty cool. I cry my heart out because I have feelings, and it's normal to have feelings. You gasp for air like a newborn baby, slowly, continuously, and painfully. I'm insane! Doesn't matter, nothing does. Nothing ever matters. You're a zombie. She's melancholic. She doesn't seem to know what to say. Perhaps she's contemplating leaving you here to fate, running away from the sorry mess you've become. I'm a zombie! You won't get away from yourself, only you could. And yet, she remains, silent, unmoving, contemplating, pondering over something you can't grasp. Beyond the liquid curtain that veils your gaze, she remains bold and stoic, like a pillar holding the madness and ceiling from coming up atop of you. You stare at her. Her lips freeze. Your eyes contact her eyes. There's nothing to do except for wait. Wait. Wait! Did I turn the oven off? She turns her face again, almost malevolent smile on her face. Life is unfair, isn't it? No one will admit it, but it's true. You work and work and work, all for what? For life to slap you in the face and call you her bananas? Piling pineapples upon problems in your back till it breaks. What did you do to deserve this? What'd you do? What's life pushing us for? I don't know. For living? For existing? For daring to try and live against all odds? Doesn't make you mad? Doesn't make your blood boil? All these years studying, working, and doing all that you can to live a meaningful life, and this is how he repays you? With a brain catcher? You feel a need to reply, but you cannot bring yourself to utter a word. The cat's voice is aloud to your everyday thoughts, your fear, resentment, even those you never even knew you had. We didn't choose to be born, not this world, not this body, not these circumstances, and yet here we are, because life doesn't care about us. It never did. And even though if the chance that we do end up like our time in here, we live in a constant fear of the day when it will all end. Such a miserable existence, spent fearfully and cowering before the whims of fate. Would you find it unacceptable? Don't you long for the agency like I do? For the power to choose your own life, to choose what you wish to do without fear and constraints like gender or age? For the power for you to decide if and when it all ends? The people around you raise their head, wondering what all commotion is about. You can hardly recognize from now, fully enamored with their spiel as you are. All your regrets, all your sadness, your despair, they lie. Despair! They all lie before you in this graceful glory, taunting with their unbridled power. The cat is right. They do make you mad. You know what I want to do? I want to shove things in places. You do you. Show the whole world we don't have to bow down to it anymore. We don't have to show play by its rules if we don't want to. And I know you want the same thing. That's why I'm here. Because you want me here. Try to deny yourself this opportunity by bringing up other people into this, but you both know what you really want. You don't want others to steal this opportunity from you. You want to take it. You want to rebel against life as much as I do. Just waiting for someone to give it to you, their permission to do it so, to help you feel like you deserve this. Well, here I am! I want you to do this. I want you to claim what is rightfully yours. She reaches for your hand, grasping as tightly as she can with her own. I'll give you my first and final bullet, our only shot at immortality. It falls on you to make it count. It's time for humanity to rise up against nature, to finally claim our lives as our own. And if you want to be there when it happens, if you feel like you deserve it more than the sorry lot handed left to you. Which is in our pocket, slowly brings a bunch of papers. You'll sign these papers. Will I sign it? Of course I will. As always, thank you for watching. And I will see you eventually. I mean, big question at the end of the video can make you want to watch the other one. Will I sign the papers or will I not? Ooh. Happy Halloween, everybody.